Welcome to Parts of Montessori, a series where I talk about my past, present, and future experiences in Montessori. I'm Bethany, a former Montessori student and now a Montessori teacher. Parts of Montessori is part of my online business, Parts of the Language LLC, where I sell digital and printable products and services for Spanish language learning and digital and printable products for Montessori environments. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how I incorporate practical life in my lower elementary classroom. In Montessori environments, it is very common for early childhood classrooms to have a whole practical life shelf that the students can pick from to work on different skills. The activities could include things with different seasons or holidays of the month, moving objects from one bowl to another, pouring, tweezing, cleaning, polishing, zipping, buttoning, washing, pin punching, and many other activities that lead to practical life skills. As the students get older, they are expected to complete more challenging work, so when they get to the lower elementary, the practical life shelf goes away and it becomes part of their daily activities without being called practical life specifically. My plan for next year is to bring the practical life shelf into the lower elementary classroom. When we visit the early childhood classrooms in my school, I observe that my students really have an interest in those activities. I am going to think of activities for the shelf that are more beneficial for lower elementary students. Before I talk about what those activities might be, I will tell you what I am currently doing for practical life in my classroom and give you some suggestions of what to do. A big way we practice practical life is cooking. I am lucky that in my classroom I have a kitchen with an oven, stove, microwave, refrigerator, and a big sink in it right there in my classroom. We cook many things. For knife skills, we typically make fruit salad. I let the students use a fruit knife for this, which is kind of like a steak knife but without the rough ridges. I usually do hand over hand with this. It is a classroom rule that students are never supposed to touch the stove. We have cooked pizzas, breadsticks, cupcakes, brownies, waffles, and a pie, just to name a few things. Other things we have made without a stove include pudding cups, fruit salad, popsicles, and vegetables. For food, I like the students to make their own individual thing. For example, they made their own individual pizzas and they cut up their own individual fruit salad. The popsicles are a very fun idea. I get like 5 different juices, and then they can pick the layers of their juice. So you pour in whatever layer they want, freeze it, the next layer, freeze it, the next layer, freeze it. And then I just put a plastic spoon in as it's freezing, and then in just a plastic cup, and it works so well, and the kids love it. It's delicious. And then it takes them a while for them to see the result of their hard work of, pouring in the juice or just waiting, having something to look forward to over a couple of days. Other practical life includes cleaning dishes after cooking and baking, cleaning up the classroom, keeping their work area clean, and sewing. Each year, for a keepsake, I have my students make a sock animal, since that is what I did when I was a Montessori student. Last year we made sock monkeys, and this year we are making sock elephants. I need one more sock animal idea for next year, and then the following year I will start again with sock monkeys, since the 3-year cycle will be over and I will have a class of students that haven't made sock monkeys yet. Like I mentioned before, I think I would like to put in a practical life shelf next year. Some ideas I have for that are writing a letter to themselves and then addressing an envelope and then having them put it in the school mailbox and have it sent to their house. That way they can practice writing an address and also writing a letter. I really want to put a shoe on the shelf as well so that they can practice tying shoes. And obviously, I would include more practical life works and change out activities each month, but I will think about more ideas and then I will share them all with you soon. Do you have any practical life ideas for lower elementary that you use in your classroom? Comment down below so we can all share ideas together. Of course, this episode is sponsored by my own business, Parts of the Language LLC. Please sign up for my free Montessori hub of resources that you can use in your Montessori environments. There are over 15 plus items, including 453 printable math equation cards, 36 weeks for first and second level editing sentences, and so much more. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.